Today we're beginning division. I like to think of division as the opposite of multiplication. Just like addition is the opposite of subtraction, subtraction is the opposite of addition, the same is true with multiplication and division. Multiplication is the opposite of division, and division is the opposite of multiplication. So what does that mean? Well, that means when we have a problem, say like 8 times 3, we know that that equals 24. Or we could even say it the other way around, that 3 times 8 equals 24. So what does that mean with division though? Well, that means 24 divided by 8 equals 3, or 24 divided by 3 equals 8. Showing that these are the opposite ends of what's happening. When we multiply 8 times 3, they are the factors of 24. When we divide 24 by 8, we're finding the other factor, which is 3 of 24. So these fact families work together to show division. Division problems can be written 3 different ways. Let's use those same fact families, 8, 3, and 24, to show how we can write a division problem 3 different ways. We can use the division sign, which would show 24 divided by 8 equals 3. It's the division sign, the division symbol. A line with 2 dots. 24 divided by 8 equals 3. Then we could also use the division box. 24 divided by 8 equals 3. And here we see the number that we're dividing inside the box, the number we divide by outside the box, and the answer on top. The last way we can show a division problem is through fractions. 24 divided by 8 equals 3. Here we see the number that we're dividing on top, the division bar or fraction bar, the number we divide by, 8, and we see that it equals 3, the answer here. All 3 of these are ways that you will see division problems written out. As we looked at the 3 different types of division styles that you would write, we can also see that there are certain parts of the division problem that go in each spot. Like the dividend, for instance, or the number that we're dividing. If we're using our fraction symbol, the dividend is always divided by the divisor, which is the number that does the dividing, and it will always equal the quotient. The quotient is the answer when we have a division problem. If we're doing this in a division box, the dividend is inside the division box, the divisor is outside, and the quotient is on top. And if we're looking at this as our division as a fraction, the dividend is on top, the divisor is underneath, and they will always equal the quotient. No matter what type of system we're using, fraction or division symbol, division box, or fraction sign, the dividend is always divided by the divisor and will equal the quotient. The dividend is divided by the divisor and will equal the quotient. The dividend is divided by the divisor and will equal the quotient. That's how it's always going to work for division.